Okay. Alright. Let me just save that. And boom! Another picture complete. There's yet another picture, there's yet another crossover picture between Goku and Knuckles for this Live in La Vida Loca scene on my Vegeta 2 complete. Alright. Alright, man, I'm so excited to get this next part of my Vegeta 2 out. Part 34 is going to be awesome. It's still going to be a while until I get that part out because I'm lazy. But it'll be out at some point. But yeah, right now I want to take a break. I want to play some Wii. Get my Wii bowling on. Alright. Got my controller. Alright, let me turn on that. Wait. Oh! Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to review Rabbit Lover's Vanilla... I'm supposed to review Vanilla Rabbit Lover's Medieval project today. Oh. Okay, fine. The Wii Sports time can wait until later. Alright. Let me get my laptop out and I'll get that review ready. Okay. Hi guys. So before the video starts, here's a message from Dr. Broken Necklace Guy.
Hi guys, Dr. Broken Necklace Guy here. And I just want to let you all know that before this review video starts, I just want to let you all know that there will be spoilers, so if you people don't want to get spoiled, I recommend watch the original spoof film project first. And also, this is going to be a very special kind of review video, as it is going to be very different than his past review videos, as he is not going to just mention the casting choice or unique ideas. Now with that being said, here is Jaden Pictures with this review video.
Alright. Okay, here I go. Alright, here I go. Hi everyone, this is Jaden Pictures here. This is Jaden talking here. And what you were just listening to was that little pre-show with Dr. Broken Necklace Guy. They're letting you all know that I'm about to review 2 of Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001's Medieval projects, starting with, of course, the first one. And making the review on the 2 Medieval projects is going to be interesting for me because, believe it or not, the Medievals 1 and 2 are actually not movies. No, believe it or not, those 2 titles are actually video games released in the years 1998 and 2000. And I found this the first time I ever saw someone do a spoof film project on a video game, because I don't think something like that has ever happened before. Yet, I think that's the most creative thing I've ever saw a spoof film YouTuber do. I can imagine a YouTuber do something like this on Super Smash Bros. And Spyro and all that, even though I don't know anything about Spyro. And also, for those who are wondering what Dr. Broken Necklace Guy meant by, I'm not just going to mention the casting choices and unique ideas. Here's what's going to happen for these 2 review videos. You see, these 2 review videos are going to be completely different than my Dookie Shrek and Toon Story review videos. Because unlike those review videos where I mentioned the casting choices and unique ideas, since these 2 were based on video games, but we're turning into full-length movies, I'm also going to explain the part of these 2 spoof game film projects on how they start and what happens next and how they end. Kind of similar to how the Nostalgia Critic does with his reviews on movies. And also, if anyone's wondering, yes, unfortunately these 2 projects still have My Little Pony content in them. Ugh! Yep, they do. But hey, it's Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001. What did you expect from him? What do you expect from that guy? In fact, most of the casting choices, at least for the first one, are from My Little Pony. But I'll complain about My Little Pony being in this project right after I finish explaining the plot. The plot. My bad. But with that being said, let's get on with the review. So we start off with a book, and then the book opens up to start a story with a very interesting narrator with a unique voice. So the narrator tells us the story about on October 2nd, 2016, where this purple giant demon who goes by the name of Gaia Everfree, who plays the role as Sorcerer Zarek in this, hated all the teenagers for their simple and peace away, so she created an army of demons and ordered them to kill everyone cataloged, and then the narrator explained the war with an army who was led by Gloriosa Daisy's champion, Saitwai, who, in which, by the way, plays the role as the brave knight of the same game, Sir Daniel Fortescue. Now, let me just say something real quick. Saitwai is very, very unlikable throughout the entire time of this movie, and I'm not just saying this because I don't like My Little Pony. No, I mean the character is very unlikable in this, even more unlikable than in My Little Pony. Like, for example, in the scene where SpongeBob offered her his crossbow and letting her know that he hopes that she doesn't get shot in the eye, you know what Saitwai does? She literally told the poor yellow Nickelodeon cartoon character to back off. And wait a minute! I don't want to go out of order. Let's get back to the story. Yeah, let's get back to the story part. Okay, so then the narrator then tells us that during the battle, Saitwai died destroying Gaia Everfree, as it was to be believed that her army won the battle. There's just one problem. That's not true. Yes, Saitwai did get killed, but Gaia Everfree still lives, and Saitwai's army didn't win the battle. Gaia Everfree trapped the 3 girls in these cups called palaces. We then cut the 7 months later. Yeah, we then cut the 7 months later on May 5th, 2017, where Gaia Everfree returns to Camelot to rule it all. All the teenagers in Camelot. Hai got mind controlled by Gaia Everfree, and she even created some more demons to pillage the place. It seemed like all hopes for Camelot was lost. But then suddenly, a flame-headed boy who came from outer space, son of Princess Rosalina from Super Mario Galaxy, goes by the name of Johnny Test, who supposedly does the role of pretty much all the gargoyles, fell from the sky as he walked inside Saitwai's crypt using his mother's magic to bring Saitwai back to life. As he's resurrecting her, we cut to a flashback of how Saitwai got killed, and it was revealed that she got murdered by Gaia Everfree as she was obliterated. After the flashback, she finally came back to life. Except for one thing, she doesn't have her stroke. I'm not even joking. For all the whole entire movie, she just talks in text, which I admittedly like. But back to the story. Okay. Anyways, it turned out that Johnny mainly brought her back to life because he claims that she can't destroy Gaia Everfree or be the hero because she's too scared of everything, but Saitwai is about to prove him wrong. We then cut to her at her first visit at this magical palace called the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors spend it entirely feisty and arm wrestling, and if Saitwai is worthy enough to and prove she is a true hero of Camelot, she'll be accepted to be the Hall of Heroes to spend her eternal stay. Anyway, her first victim is good old SpongeBob SquarePants. He earned his eternal stay because he slayed Gaia Everfree's champion, Midnight Sparkle. He offers her his crossbow, but as he told her to make sure she doesn't get herself stabbed in the eye, Saitwai just up and tell him to back off. It made SpongeBob very upset, but he gave her his crossbow anyway. Excuse me, but all he was doing was telling you to be careful when you get to Gaia Everfree's castle, and all of a sudden, you just tell him to back off? God, I hate you, Saitwai. But anyway, we then cut to Gaia Everfree as she finds out that Saitwai has been resurrected. So she hires 2 blue broken necklace characters to roll down rocks and try to kill her. But then eventually the 2 broken necklace characters failed, and then they both suddenly automatically die. Then Saitwai goes back to the Hall of Heroes, and then SpongeBob gives her his life bottle. Wait a minute, SpongeBob, don't you remember when she told you to back off and made you cry? And all of a sudden you still have a soft heart for her? Well, that's SpongeBob for ya! Yeah, I guess, Vegeta. Yeah. So we then cut to Saitwai as she walks inside the haunted mausoleum where she gets scared by this evil changing called Queen Chrysalis. But then, suddenly, she has magical powers. and her magical powers destroys Queen Chrysilius back at the Hall of Heroes. Her second victim is Mr. Krabs, as he gives her his Warhammer. Alright, let me get closer to the camera here. And how Mr. Krabs got to spend eternity to the Hall of Heroes is that he finally got rid of Sheldon J. Plankton once and for all, making him the hero of Bikini Bottom. Sai-Twi then attacks the Diamond Dogs, and then she comes across this magical magician named Trixie, as she offers Sai-Twi to go find her recipe from the Mall Caves. So she shrinks her, and then at the Mall Caves, Sai-Twi attacks Zizzler, the Mole King, and his army of moles back at the Hall of Heroes. Her third victim is Samurai Jack. I'm gonna sing the theme song. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Copyright. Okay, but yeah, I'm getting off topic here. Let me get back onto this. How he earned his eternal stay at the Hall of Heroes is that he destroyed the evil shave master of darkness called the Evil Aku, making him the hero of Japan. And like Johnny Jack, doesn't think that she can become a hero for the same reason. She's scared of everything. But despite that, he still gives her his powerful sword that he used to slay Aku 4 level after her fourth victim was everyone's favorite 2D animated turquoise octopus, Squidward Tentacles. And he earned his eternal stay at the Hall of Heroes because he's a clarinetic master. That's it. He gives her his longbow because he believes that it's better than SpongeBob's crossbow, because we know how Squidward feels about SpongeBob. 2 more levels later, her fifth victim was Zelda. It's unknown how she earned her eternal stay at the Hall of Heroes, but she gives her spear. We then see Sai-Twi going inside the asylum. Excuse my crappy phone there, but yeah. She goes inside the asylum, and she found Princess Rosalina trapped inside the asylum by Gaia Everfree's vines. And to top it all off, she can't even escape the asylum unless Gaia Everfree's destroyed. Not to mention, can't say it, but let's just say all she had on her was a sweater and crown. Her skirt and shoes were missing. Back at the Hall of Heroes, her next victim was Mario. Mamma mia, it's me, Mario. Okay, stop. Okay, I'll stop. I'll get back on this. Okay. Mario offered her his magic shield, but once again, Sai-Twi was being a jerk to him. Now, how Mario earned his stay at the Hall of Heroes is that he became the hero of the Mushroom Kingdom. We then see Sai-Twi go to the Enchanted Earth, and over there, Johnny warns her to not unleash the shadow demons. But then Sai-Twi, being a crappy little girl's cartoon character she is, decided to unleash the shadow demons anyways. And then they caused havoc, and she even said to herself, "Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that." Yeah, you think? Johnny literally told you not to unleash the shadow demons, and what did you do? Unleash the shadow demons. Seriously. Oh, and I just got sweat on my hand. Oh, sorry, I'll be right back. I gotta go watch this. I don't know what it is with that guy in your show. This is one of the other reasons why I think your show is overrated. But as I was saying, back at the Hall of Heroes, her next victim was Eric Cartman. It's unknown why Cartman earned his stay at the Hall of Heroes, considering that he is a brat, but he gives her his axe. 1 more level later, her next victim was good old Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, how Sonic earned his stay at the Hall of Heroes is that he's the hero of Station Square, and he's the fastest blue hedgehog alive. He gives her his magic sword. After that, Sai-Twi then goes to Baldi's schoolhouse, and at Baldi's schoolhouse, she has to math every math problem to earn that pony potion. Okay. However, one math problem was very difficult. Obviously, she gets one math problem wrong, and then Baldi chases after her while slapping that ruler of his eventually. Eventually, she defeats him, and then Baldi was forced to give her the pony potion. Alright, that's it. Now, Now let me share my opinion on the casting choices. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait. Oh, man. Forgetting stuff again. No, there's more to it. There's more to this. There's more to this transcript Rabbit Lover wrote for me. Hold on. Give me a sec. Alright. Continuing on with the story. Part 2. Okay. Back at the Hall of Heroes, her last victim was straight Glimmer. No. I read it wrong. Starlight Glimmer. My bad. And what she gave to her was a lightning. We then see Saitwai return to her home at Camp Everfree, where she reunites with Gloriosa Daisy, who plays the role of King Forgot His Name. And she wants Saitwai to destroy Camp Everfree in order to destroy the 2 stone monsters. Saitwai makes it out of there alive, but then she gets chased by a giant pickle, and once she reaches to the edge of a cliff, she then gets rescued by Johnny, and Johnny takes her straight to the pirate ship by the evil Robert. The terrible Saitwai eventually faced her fears and destroyed the evil pirates. Saitwai was not afraid anymore. Eventually, 2 levels later, Saitwai made one last visit at the Hall of Heroes as Johnny tells her that she proved him wrong and that she is destined to be a hero, and so she finally earned her stay at the Hall of Heroes. Saitwai finally makes it to Gaia Everfree's castle, and she unleashes her chalice, freeing her free friends Rainbow Dash, Applejack, and Fluttershy. Which all suck, by the way. Yeah, bronies, get mad at me for saying that, LOL. But yeah, let me continue on with the story. I'm getting sidetracked too many times, okay. The Free Girls eventually destroyed Gaia Everfree's monsters, and then the Free Girls got picked up to spend their stay at the Hall of Heroes. Saitwai then destroys Gaia Everfree's champion, Midnight Sparkle, and then the 2 finally made their final battle with each other. Saitwai finally defeats Gaia Everfree, but Gaia Everfree was not ready to give up, as she was about to kill Saitwai again by making all the rocks fall to the ground, but then Gaia Everfree dies as a rock landed on her, completely destroying her, causing all of her vines to get destroyed, in which all the vines that got destroyed caused her castle to get destroyed. And boy, it was not a pretty sight. Not at all. Not at all. But luckily, Saitwai manages to escape the explosion. And as she was about to fall to her doom, she got rescued by Princess Rosalina, freed from the asylum and fully clothed. All the teenagers of Camelot were no longer mind-controlled, and Camelot was in peace once more. Johnny reunites with Rosalina, and the 2 of them go back home to outer space. Saitwai smiles and walks back into her crib to spend her eternal rest. We then cut to her reuniting with her 3 friends at the Hall of Heroes, where she finally gone to Spain, eternity, facing singing and arm wrestling for the rest of her life. And what is this spoof project without a funny ending with Johnny appearing and shouting the last quote of the film, "It's good to be Johnny," and then the movie ends. And there's the end screen. So, what are my overall thoughts on this movie? Well, despite the fact that this has the My Little Pony flaws, and I don't care how many times I have to say this, I don't care about My Little Pony. It's too overrated, and I'm tired of seeing it in these spoofcasts. I still find it a very good spoof movie, because there was a lot of things I enjoyed, like Johnny Test as the Gargoyle and SpongeBob SquarePants as Cappy Tim, and I really like how he had Princess Rosalina be Johnny's mom in this spoof film. It's a very unique idea too. That's when you think about Johnny Test. You would think he would have a talking dog named Dookie, 2 older sisters named Susan and Mary, and of course 2 parents, Hugh and Leela. Sorry, my bad. I was going to mispronounce it like Lila, but sorry, I haven't seen a full episode of Johnny Test in a while, but yeah. But no, that's not the case for this spoof film. Here, Johnny is actually related to Rosalina from Super Mario Galaxy, and I think that works. I think Princess Rosalina makes a much more perfect mom to Johnny for these spoof films, because, I mean, think about it. They both got blonde hair and the same sky color blue eyes. So yeah, I think that Princess Rosalina and Johnny Test makes a good cartoon crossover. Mother and son in these spoof films. And yeah, with all that being said, I think that covers this review video. So that's it for the review video, everyone. And be sure to stay tuned until tomorrow to watch tomorrow's review. Bye-bye, everyone, and thank you all for watching this video. Oh yeah, by the way, you guys, about what I said what I said about the spoof project being very good. Now about that, no, that's actually a lie. That's just something Rabbit Lover wrote down for me. That's just something Rabbit Lover wrote down for me yesterday to say in this review. But here's what I think. I don't think that it's very good. I really don't think that. I don't exactly think that's very good. I mean, yeah, maybe not terrible. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, not terrible. But I still don't think it's very good because there's, oh my gosh, there's way too much My Little Pony stuff in it for it to be good. There's way too much stuff in it. There's way too much My Little Pony stuff in it for it to be good. And yeah, I don't think it's, and yeah, way too much My Little Pony stuff in it for it to be good. But there's still a good chunk of casting choices that I like from this project. And there's like there's a good chunk of characters I like from this project, like Mario, Sonic, Johnny, Squidward, SpongeBob, characters like those characters from series I actually like Mario, Sonic, SpongeBob, and Johnny Test, even though I haven't seen a full episode of Johnny Test in years. But yeah, guys, about what I said earlier about me thinking this spoof project's still very good, now that's actually a lie. I'll be honest, that's actually a lie. I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea. That's just something Rabbit Lover wrote down for me to say in this review video. Like, most of the stuff that he wrote down for me to say is true. Like, probably all of it's true except for that. Here's my real opinion on it. It's like the same with like most of his with the first three of his Toon Story movies. I don't think they're very, like, I don't think they're good. I don't think they're good. Like almost good, like, because there's a good chunk of casting choices thrown in there, and I do like the unique ideas that he put in this project. Like, even though I don't like My Little Pony, I like how he replaced Fortescue's unclear dialogue with text, with added text with text dialogue for Sci-Twi, subtitles for Sci-Twi, and make your talk in like text and all that stuff. Yeah, because I can see what he was thinking with that, because I can tell without even watching My Little Pony Equestria Girls, that's definitely not how Sci-Twi talks in My Little Pony Equestria Girls. Not that I've seen My Little Pony Equestria Girls, but am I ever going to watch it? No. Because I don't like My Little Pony! I don't know how many times I need to keep saying that. I don't like My Little Pony, and guess what? Every single casting choice, every single My Little Pony casting choice in his spoof films, except for maybe Capper as Puss in Boots for his Dookie Shrek series, because I did admit that I do like Capper's design, so it doesn't make me cringe too hard seeing him be Puss in Boots. But yeah, aside from that, any My Little Pony casting choice in his spoof films suck. It's like, I don't care how fitting they are, I don't care how much you guys like them, don't care, because there's still casting choices from a show I don't like. So yeah, screw almost all of his My Little Pony casting choices. And there, what ruined the spoof film for me. Now, like I said, there's still a good chunk of stuff for me to enjoy from the spoof project, like the nice, unique ideas and all that stuff, and that Johnny Test clip that he threw in the end, like more added dialogue from him and all that stuff, and what he did with for Sci-Twi's dialogue, but still not very good. But still not a very good spoof film. Like maybe like 3 or 4 out of 10. Yeah, maybe I'll give it that score. If you guys want to know what I think about the Medieval video games themselves, okay, I never actually played them. Heck, I didn't even know about them. I don't remember even knowing about them until I started seeing Rabbit Lover talk about them. Announce him making his Medieval spoof films. Like, yeah, their spoof films their video games I didn't even know about. Yeah, because I don't really know that many PS1 games. And heck, I don't think I know that many PS2 games out there apart from Dragon Ball games. And yeah, and I know these Medieval games are for the PS1. They were later remade to the PS4. I said that watching through some of those like Medieval playthrough videos for these review videos, getting some experience from that. I'd say it was somewhat of a different gaming, a nice different gaming. Excuse me. I'd say it was somewhat of a nice and different gaming experience for me, since it's different from the games I usually play. Even though I wasn't actually playing the game, I was just watching gameplay videos of it off of YouTube and Vanilla Rabbit Lovers, Vanilla Rabbit Lovers Medieval series, but still, so it's still a nice and different gaming experience for me, because it's different from the games I usually play. Like, usually the games I play are like game show games, mainly Wheel of Fortune, and Dragon Ball games, Naruto games, Wii games like Me games like Wii Sports Resort, Wii Party, all that stuff. So yeah, it's different from the games I usually play, and it's nice to get a different gaming experience. It's nice to get out of the box and try different things sometimes. That's a nice thing, because it's nice to expand your horizon and see what other interests you can put in that box and stuff. And as for the medieval games themselves, I think they're decent. Good games. I mean, they're not games I'd want to get a PS1 to get and play, but they're fine enough games, and I don't mind the fact that Rabbit Lover, spoof films off of these games. Heck, I think it's pretty interesting they made spoof films off of these games, since that all of his other spoof films, like I said, were based off of animated kids movies like Shrek, Toy Story, Finding Nemo, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, all that stuff. So yeah, this was something nice and different for his channel. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of his upcoming video game based spoof films. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah. I'm just kidding. I know those reviews won't. I know those spoof films aren't going to happen because he gave up on doing spoof films due to this problem he bumped into with having his Lion King project. So, yeah, these 2 Medieval films were his last 2 spoof films ever, and and his Medieval 2 was the finale to his spoof films. After that, his spoof films done. His spoof films are done. He already made a few more videos for that and all that stuff. So yeah, there's that news, and yeah, these 2 Medieval films were his last 2 spoof films ever, and there's something different for his channel because, like I said, they're based off of video games instead of animated kids movies. Guys, that's all for this review video. Like I said, it was like almost good because of all the cool, unique ideas in it, and all these characters that I actually like being in there and all that stuff. And like I said, it was something nice and different for him. It is something nice and different to see spoof films based off of a video game instead of an animated kids movie. Not that I'm tired of seeing spoof films based off of animated kids movies or anything like that. No, I think it's really cool how there's a lot of spoof films out there that are based off of animated kids movies like Shrek, Toy Story, Ice Age, all that stuff. But so it's still something nice and different to see spoof films based off of video games. I can imagine there being people making spoof films for the story mode in a couple of the Super Smash Bros. Games like Brawl and Ultimate. Yeah, that would be interesting to see that. And yeah, guys, yeah, that's all for this video. Like I said, it wasn't exactly good, but there was still some good stuff for me to enjoy from it. There was still a good chunk of stuff for me to enjoy from it. Like his Toon Story series. And yeah, next review video I'll get off for the channel is his Medieval 2. Is that review on his Medieval 2? Yep, that's coming soon. And that's all for this video, you guys. For real. Bye, everyone, and thank you all for watching this video. Links will be down in the description below and all that stuff. And yeah, for real, guys. Bye, everyone, and thank you all for watching this video. Okay, now I can play some Wii. Alright. Well, where's my Wii? Okay, there it is. Wii Sports, here I come. Oh, I forgot to hit the stop button on the laptop. Okay, for really real this time, guys. Bye, and thank you all for watching this.